What up, YouTube? This is Jake Blake, back to here give you another deck profile. I'm actually going to be doing an upgraded version on my last deck profile. This is kind of just upgrading the past weaknesses and just making it a lot better. So yeah, I'll just start with the monsters first. Marshmallow, DD Assailant, one of my favorite cards. They just run into it and it banishes both of them if he's destroyed by battle. Thunder King stops their searches, and if you don't have macro, you can use its effect. Um, for a tuner, I have Mist Valley Soldier. Gets over, he gets over a lot. Like, Marshmallows and Spirit Reapers, the dude couldn't do squat against me because I'd have him and another monster just attacking. And he goes into a really good play with DD Survivor and, what's that guy called? Scrap Dragon, where you can just keep tributing your DD Survivor, and he just comes back and you keep popping their stuff. So he's awesome. Two Vendalgan, just really good card. Works well with the counters, drop counters. Bull Blader, amazing. Just he runs over pretty much anything that can't be destroyed by card effects. Like, I'm sorry, he runs over anything but the things that can't be destroyed by card effects. So yeah, like, and you don't take battle damage by using, like, if he attacks into like Cyber and Dragon, he'll kill Cyber and Dragon, and you won't take any damage. You lose him, but it's really good. You know, gets you out of situations, and people can't stand him. Two tour guides for the field spell lock, and gets you into Leviair and gets you your plays. Cyber Valley, draw power, defense. Doom Caliber, I like him. Battle Fader, saves your life. New tech card, Phantom Sky Blaster. He puts in work, and you can synchro with his token, and you can actually pop him with what do you call it? Scrap Dragon. I keep forgetting his name. So yeah, he's a new tech. I added one more DD Survivor because I found that a lot of times I will actually have macro on the field, and sometimes I just wish I had a DD Survivor so that way they can't just torrential me all the time. So I just added two. Three's too much for me. Maybe I'll add it up. Probably not, though, because, yeah, like I said, maybe too much. And the final monster is Achaeus because he works great in macro decks, and, you burn them for 1,000, then you attack for 24. They just lost 3,400, and if you lose them, oh well. You got that DD Survivor next play. Okay, on to the spells. 2 Duality, consistency. Pretty much everybody runs them. That's yeah. 3 MSTs, still running 3. 1 Soul Release. I got rid of one of my D fissures for Soul Release because yeah, Light Sworns, like, they pop your back row, so you want to have this instead. And I actually stopped guys from doing their plays because I just banished their monsters in the graveyard and they can't do squat, and it's really funny. Yeah, so I like this card, and it's sometimes it'll sit in your hand, but when the time is right, you just activate it, and it's really nice tech, but you have to kind of think when you want to use it. Dark Hole. Staple, Gravekeeper Servant for the lock, D-Fissure, Enemy Controller, 2 actually. Amazing card with DD Fissure, or DD Survivor, and Phantom Sky Blaster. Book of Moon, it's good, stops 6M plays, it's amazing, stops monsters' effects. And then Seal of Orichalcos boosts their monsters and destroys their team, the opponent. Onto the traps. Pretty much the same. 2 Magic Drain, 2 Dark Bribe, mostly for Vendalgan and saving your monsters in Macrocosmos. 2 Macrocosmos, 1 Compulsory Activation Device. Amazing. Again, stop 6 Samurai and all that. Judgment, great counter trap. Sometimes dropping you down to 4,000 can hurt, but if they try and go on a big play against you and you just activate that and you stop their play, it's worth it. And you can plus with Mendelgan. Huge Revolution, great card, Heavy Storm, and all that good jazz. Bottomless, the rare. Look at how nice that is. Ooh. Divine Wrath, and a Torrential Tribute. So yeah, that's the new deck. I think I'm still one card short because I'm still waiting on the Thunder King, but I think I'm actually just going to trade that for a Deity Assailant because I like when they attack with them. And like say they use an Ophion to attack them, they just lost their Ophion. So it's really amazing. Okay, onto the side deck. I DD or Dimensional Fissure, just in case I need it, because just in case they have huge back row removal. Gravekeeper's Guard, just to mess up their plays, and he's got great defense against Thunder King. Breaker, the Magical Warrior, just in case I need back row removal. I took Grand Mole out of the main deck and put him in the side deck just because I don't like when they have at least 2 monsters on the field and I have to lay him to attack one, and then the next turn they get to lay both and attack me for game. So I kind of took him out. And at least with the Mist Valley monster, you can set the Mist Valley monster, and they'll nag off that. But yeah, so and then there's Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer side deck, just in case I go against Lightsworns. One Dark Bribe, one Fiendish Chain, one more Caius, Night Assailant for the Two of Guide engine, Black Horn of Heaven. I think I took that out. Card Guard. One Destiny Hero Plasma because he's pretty easy to make actually with DD Survivor and Phantom Skyblaster, and he's just really good. I haven't mained him yet because I'm not too sure about it. Maybe the weaker opponents I'll use it against, but I'm just thinking right now because most decks really kind of just pop everything, and so yeah, he's good against taking their monster and equipping it to him, and he also stops those monsters' effects. But yeah, 1900 attack. And then the 2 new tech cards in my side deck are the deck viruses. This is kind of situational because there's only a few monsters with 25 attack, maybe just 2, unless their attack is boosted up with the field spell card. Most of the time I'll use this, but if they kind of piss me off with their spell cards like Spellbook of Judgment and I have macro, I just love just using that on them. So yeah, that's a side deck. And now on for the extra deck. I don't always make this card, but when I do, it's because I don't have macro on the field. Stardust Dragon, Scrap Dragon, boss in this deck, and Dragon. He's kind of like a Black Ship of Corn without the burn effect, and he loses attack. Yeah, please leave me a comment below if you know if he can activate his effect with macro. I'm still kind of unsure because some of the admins say he can, and some say he can't. So yeah, just let me know. Zen mains because he's easy to make with tour guides. Slacker Magician just in case I have Battle Fader and Cyber Valley. Just a funny tech just in case you don't want to draw 2. One Shock Master for the times when I do have 3 level 4s. Great card. Photon, whatever his last name is. Gemnite Pearl. Starliege, great card. I love it. I don't have 2 light monsters, but when I take control of theirs with enemy controller, he's just a good out. Utopia, Black Ship of Corn, Genosaurus just for attack because hey, gotta run 15. Gaga Cowboy for the last turn burn, and obviously Leviair because he just that Leviair and Valley play, man, just it's awesome, and you really want a lot of hand in this deck because if you don't, it kind of sucks when they pop your stuff, but it has its ups and its downs, but I really like the deck, and I can't really find a better deck that really flows, and it's kind of an all-around deck, so that's what I really like about it. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and if you want to see more videos, just let me know, and I'll do my best to show. Thanks.